There we go. There we go. Alright. Okay. Hello? Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the stream. We've got... First things off. The third episode is an absolute bust. Like... I have tried to build... everything, essentially, and it just does not work. Hopefully this video works well, because last episode it was just the building of this lovely place. You know, because I wanted to build a farmhouse. We haven't decorated it yet, but essentially, this is a 3-story building with a main hallway with a kitchen. It goes into a nice storage place for food. Then once you come up here, there comes the 2 living spaces, and then in here is where we're going to have the enchantment room, along with a few other things. They'll just add up to be really nice. I do apologize, but this build is for the villagers when we have them in due time, because we are building a village. However, I have got a second project up and running, which would be quite nice. So, what I said from last episode, we have finished 2 problems. And what we have done today is we have made more farms. So, the next objective is relatively simple. We need villagers! That is going to be the final part of what our needs are. Now, I've added a new food mod so we can get the chisel mod working. And essentially, we have a place where some villagers can have some small homes. The forge is there. And we're going to start working on the foundations for the tower. But before I do anything, I do need to check what that noise was downstairs. Yep. I do apologise for that. Just real quick. I am very self-conscious of who's and who's not in the house. But we need to work on the tower. But we honestly do. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build the roads. The roads are going to be relatively simple. Have a nice fountain going on. We just need a cornerstone here. And we'll expand by this amount. And then that should be the fountain. Now, we need to build a few pathways up to where we need to go. So, I am still going to try and do recordings of this world no matter what. I'm actually very disappointed of what happened with the last video and how it just didn't work. But mistakes happen. They honestly do. That's the point of, like, life itself. But aside from the problems that I've had, I am just gonna keep going. I want this Let's Play to be nice and successful and fun for everyone. Because this is supposed to be, well, the idea I have is my subscribers will be villagers in my world. That's why I'm planning to get as, well, I'm trying to grind for name tags more than anything. But that's the idea. Each villager will have a name from my subscribers so they can just enjoy living in my world. That's the idea. I'm not sure how it's going to work properly, but we'll get there when we get there. I also got a backpack because I had, like, extra stuff. So the new cooking mode, it's a lot leaner, but it's just as good. This is the tower. The tower essentially is going to be where we can just have our photography set up. Because it's fun that way. Get some stairs here. Then that should be it, all things considered. Now, from the last video, I did do some exploring and discovered a few things. By the way, that cooking mod, by the way, last one I had, there was, you can find rice in swamps. That's what was special. But the main one was we found a village. We found a village and we can start moving villages to point A to B. I only need 3 villagers. So we can just, you know, get a population going. But essentially, I just want villagers to thrive here, and want to get name tags to start subbing the subscribers. But before any of that happens, we need to start tinkering with the create mod. And this is where I want to do some things. Main one is there's a water wheel that I want to create so we can get power going. Power is just going to be the most basic thing. And this view is something else as well. Ooh. Now, I don't know, like I say, leave a comment if you want me to, like, do the mining or anything on screen or not, or just want to see me do the build. But in all fairness, it's Minecraft. I'm not really going to do most of my mining on screen, it's just mostly off when I just need to do it. Because I'm not going to do any big builds if it's going to be like there's a project here and a project there. I'll do another project, might clear a bit more land from the back here, then probably expand to a little water wheel on there, it builds up character for the world. And that's the whole point of it. The biggest thing I will say for this world, though, is the content itself is going to be hopefully good. But I'm not really going to... Wait, can I make lead? Where do you get lead? Nether lead ore. Nether redstone. Lapis. Aluminium. Uranium. What's uranium used for? You can use it for name tags. That is funny. Offset tool. Osmium. Aluminium, copper. Nickel. I can't make bronze. Why? I'm questioning that. Oh, right, that's in the chisel mod. Yeah, bronze doesn't no, bronze does exist. Bronze boiler. The block does not exist, but the regular version does. That's fair. Alright, let's get this build going. So doing the foundations for the tower is just maintenance, really. It's nothing that too high. But today's video is just working on the area for what we need to do later down the line. But also maybe some other things that need to be in consideration, but who knows. So that looks good. Large stone tiles, pulverized cobblestone. Is that a pillar? Yes. Polished. Sheared. So this tower, well, I'm going to make it all out of stones. To be fair, I'm not really going to add much wood to it. But essentially, it is what it is. A lot of chickens, by the way. Let's do the foundation of the towers first, and let's get ready for the roads. I'm definitely going to use... stone bricks might be the best case, but I'm not sure. Keep that up. cobblestone so much. And then it's just kind of a small tower-like complex around it. So I might make the roads out of stone or cobblestone. I'm not entirely sure yet. Goes into that. There is pulverized. Does look nice, but I do like the large stone tiles. The large stone tiles really just add up how good it looks. But that's the point. We'll have to find some ways to work on things. And for now, it's just building pathways. That'll be our first one. How much? Got plenty of stuff. Ooh. Shit. You're going back into the system. So we'll have it here. And then I'm gonna need to find out what type of stairs I want. Probably stone brick. Now remember, the build-up point for this is I need tinkerers. I need access to the create mode as soon as possible. That's gonna happen today. I really do want to add to this now. So, I mean, to be fair, the videos I do have are like normally an hour long. I don't think people will be asked to watch that, but you know, you like watching my stuff, you like watching my stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause like, if you don't like my stuff, I ain't gonna complain about it. I ain't gonna complain about it because it's just, it is what it is. I ain't complaining if people don't like my stuff. The only thing I ask is you watch my videos and put an opinion on it. Write down a comment or something. Tell me why you don't like my stuff. Tell me why you like my stuff. It's all in those faculties of life that I enjoy. There we are. Just increase the fountain size. My new track can increase the fountains as well. So that's the road to that done. I think we can start working with, well, in all fairness, I can't really do anything else besides from build a new building. Eggs, eggs, eggs. Let's see what we can do with eggs. Can't do much of eggs. I can tell you what can do with chicken, however. I don't want any chickens roaming around my base. Then what we can do is just make fried chicken. They're begging for death! They want the KFC! 16 chicken is not bad. Okay. I need to repopulate the chickens. There we are. As for the sheep, I want to repopulate them and then kill them. There we are. Cleared some space. Alright, what do I need to make KFC? Chicken dinner! Fried chicken! Bruh, when do I need 26 piles of hunger? That's just something else. Like, goddamn. It's flour. There we are. I make oil with potatoes and flour with wheat, obviously. So, might have to... got an idea. Well, the idea wasn't for... Never mind. Now, what can we do with this? Oh, I'm keeping that in mind. For now, I just want to get all the stone I can. Every time, every time. And we can use it as a foundation block. Now, for the walls, I'm not entirely sure what blocks I do want to use, but I might actually use something from the definitely something from the chisel mod. You know what? I might just download. I might get the chicken mod and then just fill this place up with water. Make it more fun. But for now at least, I want a water wheel. So. This water wheel, well, it's a power station of it, essentially, but this is made for all of our basic needs. You know, I'm just gonna have a little phenomena just to see how tall the water is going to be. Tall. Now, since we're creating essential industry, I'm saying that with more medieval terms of industry because we haven't have access to boilers yet. The job is relatively simple. We're making water wheels for our power. I don't want to make boilers yet because it's just whatever. And all of this power will just come from water. And all I need is, what, 3 great water wheels? Essentially. See, the thing is, I'm not a huge fan of concrete, and I don't want to make it. I really do prefer just stone or cobblestone. As we're not really going to go through Industrial Revolution, more like... more of an Industrial Renaissance, more than anything. As a Britishman, the Industrial Revolution kinda has an ugly style to it, in my opinion. That's why I kinda just want something of a Renaissance slash industrial style to these sorts of things. So when I place these blocks down, it'll be stone instead of concrete. This would be our works. Looks pretty good though, I'm not gonna lie. So we can take down these. And then we build up from there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have... Essentially, I'm gonna add the chicken mod so I can just fill this place with water. Because I think the chicken mod can be achieved. Either that or work with a water mod. Because I am not filling all that water by hand. I am not doing that. Having the ability to just place water down is so handy. And that will help us with the workshop and the... well, it's a forge, but it's also a workshop. Should really emphasize that point. So the water will flow through here as the water spins, the water wheel collects energy and blah-de-blah-de-blah. You know how it works from the create mod. It really is that simple. No. It's mainly used for these. But we need crafters. That's why we need fan? Nozzle fan? No. Yes. We need this fan. And for that fan we need power, so we need these. These... oh, we don't have the large water wheels. We only have the regular ones. They are made different. Interesting. Hold up. Furnace engine. Let's stick to... flywheel? Bronze flywheel? Cast iron? Let's focus on the water wheel. Large gear. Can be made outright, or it's just... right. We got the stuff for it. What could go wrong? Okay. That's why we have this chest. The alloy. We need the wood. That is really easy. I need to clear this side of the forest anyways, so it's easy. Honestly. See, this is what I love about a create mod. Is the stuff I do not know most of the stuff. This is a completely new mod set for me. But I love the idea of its tech. Okay. Getting furnaces set up as like boiling points sounds really easy. Yeah, that's really easy, just have furnace like power. But I don't know. There's no mod that just there's no mods I'm gonna add that's gonna add like environment and detriment. So essentially we just need wood. Basic, it's just basic resources and workarounds. It'll be good. Okay. We have those large wheels. Then we need cogs. And then we can get... A carriage? Brass exoskeleton. Deployer. Piston. Mechanical pump. Gear shift. Cuckoo clock. Ore extractor. Ah, interesting. That's not it. Milling. Rolling mill. Right. Just need... Kinda want 4. It's because let's say with we mill it, we got a way of getting iron. Just a lot of iron. Ooh, this is peak. Okay. For now, we're just gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the water wheels just... Well, they're gonna have to be here. So 1 and 2. And then we'll just have... That was easy. Another one. That's easy. Now this is just the start of something bigger. That is entirely true. I will... cogwheel. No. Can't place it there, why? Can I place it on both? Or... no. That work? Okay, my bad, my bad. Oh, I know why. I know why. Get them both spinning. Clearly that's not how it works, but... how do we... So we have to get those cogs moving somewhere. But we need to be the cogs. We need the cogs act like this. So I'm assuming we have... need that turning somehow. Then that turns that. And so on and so on. Let's see. That's Twilight Forest. Spawn's Armory. Unemployed. Okay. Potato cannon. It's apples. Mechanical pump. World shaper. Valve. Vertical gearbox. That would explain it. Can I... No, I cannot. Let's create a gearbox. Turn that into a vertical one. Here you go to bed. Now, they change stuff to power. This is so exciting, in all fairness. This is really exciting. I just can't help myself. It's just one of those things where I can just get everything sorted. It's just brilliant. Now, obviously, I'm going to make more water wheels. Hey, there you go. Ah, the noise has stopped. We needed to shift. And then... That's turning. No, we don't need that. We need the vertical one. That doesn't... Oh, right. No. One bit at a time, I guess. One bit at a... Ah, right. Oh, good idea, good idea. Okay. So... remove you. Add you. And get you. Yep. That works. And ball. Just need another gearbox. Gearbox. Make it vertical. Boom. Boom. And then we will add to that. Cogwheel. Just adding buttons. Should increase its speed. Now, just put you on there. And it's ooh, I love this. I love this. It's turned into gravel. Then we need to bulk wash to get iron nuggets, essentially. What can we do? We'll just get what we get, I guess. Now we need a power washer. Now. Need more water wheels. Just need more large cogs. And zoop-a-doop. Then we have 1 and 2. See, this is my favorite part about just doing mod packs like this. It's so fun. Right. Oh no, it's a... Put a bit higher up. Like that. Then... That's 2 separate power. But what I'm guessing is we can just... No? Okay, good idea. We need to move that power to a washer, which is really easy. Place here, then we get a cog here. Move you. No. Then we want a gear shift. Is it a gear shift? Gearbox. Gearbox. And while that's turning, we can let me place vertical one to here, and boom, and boom. Oh yeah, we need a crusher. We need plates. Right, we need iron. Saying that, we should have some iron available. If we don't, we'll go mining. Yeah, plenty of iron. There we go. Okay. Then we need fans. We can just connect that up and whack a few things with it. Get the iron plates we need. This is really exciting in my opinion. Doing the create mod, oh, it sparks joy. It sparks endless joy for me. Okay. Need more cogs. Is it not crush? Does it have to be higher? Oh no! It was actually doing right. We had something sorted there. So we can crush 4 iron to make a fan. And that washer will just give us all the iron we need. Because we can just ground up all of the cobblestone we do not need. And then turn it into a resource so, like, just refined that we can just do anything with it. Question is, what do we do with flint? Storage downgrade. Warp plates, arrows, flint and steel, and a fletcher. We can make granite. It's just average simple stuff to be fair. We're not going to be using much flint though, if we're going to try and make granite because it's fairly useless. 3, 4. The joy in my eyes. It's making iron plates! This is awesome. Honestly. This is a peak moment. Just look at it go! Look at it go! That is brilliant. I love that. I love that so much. And bear in mind, these like tools are gonna go into the workshop as well. Ooh, is that one more left? One more left? Nope, that's it. Okay. shoot. Yep. That's easy. Got a fan. Just need a shaft. And then what? Cogs on it. Okay. Cogwheel, just need buttons. We've got it. We've got it. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Okay. Alright, that requires... That doesn't... Right. We don't need a gearbox. Oh, no. You don't understand. I'm keeping that gearbox. That gearbox can be very useful. Refinement has begun. Now, all the gravel has been gathered in here, placed with this water. Oh, hang on. Oh. There we go. With this water, we can make gravel into iron. This is so exciting. I love this. I'm guessing it's mostly going to be fun though. 12% chance for iron. This is the dumbest way to like make iron nuggets. But it's cool. Oh. This is like the coolest and dumbest thing ever. Now, since you've got some automation going on, we need cobblestone. Oh boy, do we have that in a massive amounts though? If we don't, I'll go off screen and just work from there, because I need to do mining anyways. But essentially, we have an industry. Oh, we only need like 4 snacks. We have an industry that just that can build with us. Which means I don't know if there's a way to turn gravel back. Nah, there isn't. Just having this much gravel, in general, is easy. And we don't need to do much, either. We just have to get stone, put it in a mill it, then with that cobblestone it turns into gravel, and then with that gravel we can just power wash it and make it easy. It's genius. Oh, I love it so much. Now I do want... Okay. Watch as we get, like, a lot of, like... I don't know. Get what we need, to be fair. This is how we turn the world into our oyster. It's gonna be nothing but like... Might find a mod that just increases the chance of, like, getting other stuff. I'm not entirely sure what it is. So how much iron would that be? So from all that gravel, we got... six ingots. Plus a lot of gravel. We can work with that. Now... what we can do with it really does depend. Because what else can we do with gravel? Compressed dirt. Like, that doesn't matter. Sand. Meh. A picker. So we get gravel. There's a 12% chance to get nuggets. Mechanical belt. Interesting. Sifting crushed iron ore. That's not worth it. Yep, it's just sifting gravel or crushed iron ore. Though there's a lot more stuff we can do with that. Maybe? There's smelting it. There's just... I'd rather just have it turn into an ingot, to be fair. There's also the iron farm. I don't know how that works. Cast iron furnace. Nether iron ore, we get 2. End ore. Okay, so there are a lot of ways to get iron. Which is gonna be like, we need a lot of. Now, Diamonds. Molten diamond. Let's be fair, there's not many ways of getting it. That... let me silk touch. Captured crotal. Raw diamond. Diamond nuggets. We get that from crushing... So there is a way to... So there is just a way to... make this stuff. So if we power wash a raw diamond, which we can make by putting 3 diamond nuggets in with lava. And we get that from a 10% chance of crushing iron. You know what? Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, this episode's been an interesting one. As all, I wish you a lovely day.